There's a new island that you find out at sea, and it's a volcanic island. But so far, I haven't gone after it yet, and in this video, I'm going to try to complete as many missions as possible to unlock all the NPCs here in the dojo. The first mission here in the dojo starts by talking to this NPC. I've already completed the first mission. I got the 3 bands. After you get these 3 tracks, you will have to wait a while. Do the next mission. In my case, I can do it now, but first I'm going to explain how you get each of those bands. The first thing you need to do is talk to Zoffy here and get your Dragon Tail fighting style. After you get the fighting style, it needs to be at least 500 mastery. After you get the fighting style and have enough mastery, you can talk to this NPC, and by talking to him, he'll give you the first mission. And the first mission you need to do is defeat an NPC of your level. So if you're leveling up here in Indra City, you'll be defeating these NPCs. In my case, since I'm almost at the max level, the NPCs of my level, these last ones, on the final island. And you defeat between 20 and 25 just to make sure your mission gets done. Then you come back here to talk to the NPC and you'll get the second mission. And you come back to the last island, grab your boat and head out to sea. And any event that happens, finish it as best as you can. If a fish comes, you defeat it. If a shark comes, you defeat it. And if a Sayabisha comes, you defeat it. I'm not so sure about the Sayabish, but for fish and sharks, you can definitely take them down. For fish, you only need to defeat 4. I don't know the exact amount for the shark, but the more you defeat, the better. After you complete the 2 missions, you come back here to the dojo, talk to the NPC, and he'll give you the 3rd mission. And the only thing you need to do is a trade. Whether it's a common fruit or a mythical fruit, the only thing you need to do is a trade. As soon as you finish the 3 missions, he'll ask you to wait for a while. And while you wait, you can come to this other NPC to do the next missions. By talking to him and always choosing the first option, he'll always give you 3 repeated missions. In my case, it's to defeat 3 specific NPCs from this island. And the NPC that I need to defeat is this one right here. And as soon as we manage to defeat him, he'll drop this flame, which we will have to follow. And when we manage to get it, we'll turn into an item for our inventory. I don't know if this other NPC also drops that flame, so I'm going to defeat it here to test it out with you guys. And unfortunately, it doesn't drop, because my specific mission was to defeat this NPC. So I'm going to keep defeating them until the flame drops. When it stops, I'll stop defeating. One tip I can give you is to use an accessory that makes you run faster, or a sword that gives you a dash, or even the portal fruit that can teleport you. This way, it gets easier for us to grab the flame. After defeating 3 NPCs, mission is complete. When you go back to the dojo to talk to him, he'll ask you to defeat 3 more NPCs. Okay, it's going to be this one, and I probably just need to defeat 3 for our mission to be completed. This is the last NPC, and I managed to get it without even realizing. Or did he end up glitching? Actually, he's right here. I didn't get him. It's harder than I thought. This time I managed to do it. Now I just need to go back to the dojo. And now the 3rd mission he's going to give here at the dojo is completely different from the other 2. As soon as you talk to him and get the next mission, he'll ask you to destroy 10 trees. And there's no shortage. Trees here in the middle. So you can use a really strong attack and destroy them all at once. In my case, I couldn't destroy 10, but I can use some skills to complete this mission faster. After you destroy the 10 trees, just need to go back to the dojo. Actually, I think it's going to drop a flame and I ended up forgetting to go after it. I found a fruit. This is the first fruit I found. 3 flames that I ended up forgetting to grab. I managed to get the first one. The second one is done too, and now there's just the 3rd one left, but it's inside the house. I'm going to step back a bit from her to see if she starts to follow me. Unfortunately, I think she just disappeared. But now, after you've collected all the flames, you can come back here to the dojo. And when you go back to talk to the NPC, he will give you the first 3 quests you did at the beginning. And the only purpose of this mission is for you to earn these flames, which I still don't know what they're for. And the next belt we're going to get is the green belt. In this mission, he asks us to go beyond the horizon. That means we just need to come here to the last island, buy a simple boat, and then sail endlessly. I'm going to stay here for about 5 minutes, which I think will be enough for us to complete our mission. Unfortunately, my dreams were interrupted. A terror shark just showed up, and unfortunately, I'm going to have to reset. I'm going to take advantage of having to reset to see how much I've progressed in this first mission. And I only progressed 12%, so I'm still going to have to sail for a long time. This time, I got a bigger boat so the terror shark won't mess with us. It's been a long time since I've been sailing, and fortunately, my boat got destroyed. But I think that's been enough for us to complete our mission. I just need to come back here to the dojo, talk to the NPC, and check our progress. And it's already at 100%, and now we finally got the green belt. This belt gives you 8% more in fighting style, and 40% more in speed. From what I understand, we start with the white belt, and go to the yellow, then the orange, and finally the green. And in this sequence, the strength increases by 2 and our speed by 10. Going back to the dojo to get the next mission, which is the blue belt. The only thing you need to do is spin a fruit. After you spin a fruit, you keep it in your inventory and come here to talk to the NPC. And the mission will be 100% completed, and you just need to grab your item. With the blue belt, we deal 10% more damage with our fighting style, and our speed increases by 50%. I didn't quite understand the blue belt mission. What I ended up doing was spinning a fruit, dropping the fruit for my friend, and using his account to drop the account back to me. And after that, that, I came here to talk to the NPC, and there we go, got 100%. And to get the last belt, you just need to talk to the NPC, and he'll give you a mission. After that, you come here to the castle, talk to this NPC, and you'll need to defeat 3 elite boys. Our first elite boy has spawned over at Turtle Island. Now that I found him, I just need to defeat him, and he was successfully defeated with that last attack. And the second NPC spawned, it was at Turtle Island. The second NPC has also been defeated. The third and final NPC has appeared, and it was again at Turtle Island. As soon as I defeat this last enemy, we'll be able to go back to the dojo. Mission completed successfully. And talking to the NPC again, our mission is at 100%. Now we just need to grab our next and last belt. I also managed to get a legendary item. I wasn't expecting this one. The last belt we would get would be the purple belt. This accessory gives you 14% more damage with fighting style, 70% more speed. This belt is definitely a good item to use. If I try to talk to the NPC again, he's going to ask me to wait once more. After you reach the purple belt, you'll have to wait 12 hours to talk to the NPC again. While you wait, you talk to this NPC to craft an item. To craft the item, you'll need Sukata and this flame. You can get Sukata by defeating NPCs on the first island, right from the third world itself. But now you can get those flames by completing the mission he gives you. It's always going to be the same 3 missions. If I talk to him, he's going to ask me to defeat 3 NPCs. And the 3 NPCs he asked me to defeat now were this one down here. And as soon as you defeat it, a flame will drop. And that flame that dropped, you'll need to go after it. After you defeat 3 NPCs and collect the 3 flames, your mission will be complete. You'll need to go back to the dojo to get the next mission. I've already picked up the next mission with the NPC, and this time I'm not going to defeat this NPC here. I'm going to take down the NPC that's on top of the mountain. You need to defeat 3 for it to drop the flame. And to get the third mission, you just need to go back, the dojo, and he'll ask you to destroy 10 trees. So you just come here to the middle of the island, use your guitar, and destroy as many trees as you can. When you complete the mission, it will show up here at the top, and a fire will appear somewhere on the map. When you get the 2 items to craft a mythical item, it goes into your inventory. With this item here, you can find the new island. After 12 hours passed and you talk to the NPC again, he's going to give you the mission for the red tier. And for this red tier, you'll need to find 3 seahorses at the same time. Defeat all 3. The 3 sea beasts finally showed up, and now the only thing I need to do is defeat all 3 without getting defeated. To defeat the 3 sea beasts, I'm not sure if you can get help, so if you can defeat all 3 by yourself, that's going to be the best option. I've already defeated 2 sea beasts, and now there's just the last one left. I think this last attack is going to be enough, so she won't disappear. Unfortunately, there's an invisible terror shark here, but the main part of our mission is to defeat these sea beasts. And I've already managed to defeat them successfully. Now I just need to go back to the dojo. I went back to the dojo to talk to the NPC, and our mission is at 100%. Now I've managed to get the red tier. Now if you go talk to the NPC again, he's gonna give you the mission for the black tier. And to get the black tier, you'll need to find the volcano island. You need this item for it to appear. Just a reminder that to find the island, besides needing to have the item in your inventory, you also need to have at least 1 more person on the boat to be able to find the island. And the island finally appeared. This one took a really long time to find. I think I've been here for over 3 hours trying to find my first island. And to be honest, I don't really know how it works. From what my friend told me, I'm going to have to defend the skull while he defends the volcano. Or he covers the volcano. I didn't quite understand, but the only thing he asked was for me to interact with the skull, so our ride would start. Honestly, I don't know how this is going to work, but I'm going to use the gas fruit to try to defend this. Maybe the magma fruit or the Buddha one would be better, but I'm not sure. Since it's my first time, I'm just going to end up testing it. You just have to be careful with this lava here, because I've already seen that it deals damage. We're going to have to do a ride for almost 5 minutes. The first NPC has already appeared. I can't deal much damage. If several appear at the same time, it's going to be a bit more complicated. It's starting to get a bit more complicated, but our skull is still at 100% health. I just can't let anyone get close. Unfortunately, one got close, but it still wasn't enough to destroy it. They even have the awakened magma fruit. Unfortunately, I ended up dying, and I don't know how that's going to affect the game. Man, I didn't even notice my health. It dropped really fast. I probably got comboed with the fruit and the lava. I'm trying to get back, but unfortunately, the island has already disappeared. Honestly, I don't know what I did wrong. I don't know if it was the fruit. I still had 5,000 health, and it just disappeared out of nowhere. I think she hit me with an attack, and I sank in the lava. The only thing I can do now is go after another island. I couldn't complete the island, but I want to see if I can get our banner. And unfortunately, it's at 0%, so I'm really going to have to find another one. Once again, the island appeared, and this one didn't take as long as the other one, but it also ended up taking a while. And what I'm going to end up doing, but I don't know if it's going to work out that well, stick with the magma fruit. Since it deals a lot of damage, I think it'll be enough for us to take down all the NPCs. And the good part is that with this fruit, I won't take damage from the lava. I just need to interact with the skull, and our event is about to start. I really hope I don't lose this time. Even if the skull loses a bit of health, I'm not going to die. I switched to the Buddha fruit, but it's really hard. And they started attacking here, and I can't do anything to stop it. It's been harder than I thought. There's only 30 seconds left for the mission to be completed. But unfortunately, it lost almost half of its health. But this was the only way I found to avoid being defeated. And this mission here is harder than I thought. Probably with 3 people it gets easier. But since it's just the 2 of us, it ends up being harder. And mission was successfully completed. I think I need to grab some of these bones now. I'm going to grab as much as I can. But the mission I needed for now was just to complete the island, so we could get the next track. There's this NPC here on the island too that my friend was showing me who will let us craft some items. The first thing we can craft is some kind of skull, but I don't know what it's for yet. And the second item is like a cape. But to be able to make both items, I need the bones that drop here on the island. And unfortunately, still don't have enough bones to make any of the items. So I'm going to have to find this island here over and over again. Now when I talk to the NPC here at the dojo, our mission should be completed. And now it's at 100% and we finally managed to get the last tier. And this one has a higher rarity than the others. It ended up matching with my hockey. And compared to the others, this one is way prettier. And that's all you need to do to get all the tiers. And with the red tier, we deal 12% more damage. Melee combat, and we gain 60% more speed. With the black tier, we're going to gain 16% more melee damage, be 80% faster, and we'll get an extra dodge in observation hockey. This tier here is really good. That's all, but if you have any questions, just ask in the comments.